I
have
mean,
to trust that they were witness roles by people.
Sure. Like
you could have 20s and everything, and I probably wouldn't bat an eye. It's like, yep, we need one person to be able to pull our asses out the fire.
If this actually becomes more than a one-shot thing, it's not going to matter anyways because we're going places. So the problem is now I can't remember who is actually who now.
We'll sort that out.
The halfling, that's Saf.
Yep.
Let's see. The Japanese orc is Adric.
Oh, we have races?
Oh, that's not you. Okay, never mind.
I'm a crawler with fun.
No, so when I said Japanese orc, someone actually put that as their race. So I'm like, yeah, that looks like Adric.
Nah, sorry to disappoint. Where's some things I haven't done yet?
Fuck it, we'll go with that.
You know what? Let's go Dragonborn. Let's fuck around with that. And I don't know, what kind of class would be a total mismatch for a Dragonborn? I don't even know what they do. So let's.
We rolling stats or just nah?
Yeah, we just got some shit in here. Wow.
I don't know a good last name for a Russian, so I just went with Belay.
It really doesn't matter.
Vodka.
I mean...
Vodka.
Fine, I am passed off vodka.
Exactly.
But it's vodka. It's a vodka with a C. It's totally different.
You know what?
Totally different.
I like this. I like this idea a lot. This is gonna happen.
No,
I
passed off
have to
vodka.
go look this up. What page is this shit on? Hold on.
VODHK.
Oh, this is the
okay,
this is the
vodka.
monster manual.
Okay, fine.
Wow, that's really early
Fine.
on in the monster manual. I like it when it's really early on the monster manual. Then stupid things happen. This is actually a thing? This is a thing. Holy crap, it's a thing. This is fantastic.
That worries me.
I didn't even like these are things. Wow. Okay.
Oh, this is.
Are those your stats?
I think those might be my stats.
Do you really want to keep that?
I think I'm gonna keep that.
I was gonna do the normal rolls. What do you have a 1 in?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that one out. Just give me a hot minute for that one. That's oh boy.
So Adric, because it's been a while, I'm gonna remind you of how the stats work. So remember, this is important. Strength is exactly how many tomatoes you can lift.
That's not how you roll stats.
Endurance.
Aren't you supposed to do one way is what, like 46? Drop the lowest one for each one.
Yeah, you do that
there's a command in Discord.
Yeah.
In player resources, you can just copy paste that.
But remember, Adric, strength is how many tomatoes you can lift. Endurance is how many rotten tomatoes you can eat before you get sick. Intelligence is knowing that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing to not put tomatoes in a fruit salad. And charisma is convincing people to put tomatoes in a fruit salad and then eat it.
What was that command? 46 plus what? Or K3?
I posted it.
Couldn't you just make salsa?
And we have found the bard! No, wait. Now, here's the amazing thing. I literally just quoted an Imager picture, and my part was part 1. Sapphire's part was part 2. I gave part 3. Exactly how it goes in the picture. I wish I was joking. That's actually how it goes.
That's amazing.
Oh, I was really hoping for that, and I was hoping it would be Saf.
There's no reason why I play bards.
Also, agility is how many tomatoes you can juggle. I'm sure dexterity goes in there well somewhere, but
this is so far pretty dog shit. This is horrible. This is actually worse than when I just rolled 60 20s so far.
How?
I had 10, 8, 9, 6. I've got 2 more to go.
Oh my god.
9. Another 9. Fuck, I want to...
There's a 14.
I'm going to pick between the 2 of them. The worst part is I don't know which one I want to pick.
You could just take the standard array if you want.
I think that's bitch shit right there. What did I even... Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm going to
5,
so
3,
enjoy this.
I think I could have more interesting characters because they're all... The 46 one, except for the 14, they're all just barely subpar. On this one, I have strengths and very glaring weaknesses. So we're going to go with the 5, 3, 1, 13, 11, 14.
Oh, we're gonna have fun here.
Do you not want to take the normal ray and avoid having a 1?
No, I do not. 14, make that a 16 because there's 2 to that.
Where is the Genasi listing?
I rolled in Discord under my stats.
I'm trying to find their race stuff.
Apparently, formula doesn't work in Roll20.
What kind of Genasi?
I forget. Water.
What?
See, water Genasi is a +1 wisdom, acid resistance, amphibious, and call to the wave. I don't know what call to the wave is.
Yep, there it is.
There.
Holy!
You all right there?
That should not be right at all.
Oh, are you looking at
OP
what is it?
As hell.
Is it the one that can fly?
No. You're able to change into a water elemental.
Oh, neat.
That does not sound OP at all. Not at all.
When doing this, your hit points become 12d10 plus 36.
Whew. Now, if I had to pick one of the Gen C, probably the air one, and just you can fly, so you get a bow and you become unstoppable.
But no, I want the actual balanced one. Because this character is an actual one that I've had in my mind for a while.
All right.
Oh, don't use one of those on something I'm bullshitting. Come on.
What do you mean?
I have a fucking one of my stats. Just go with it.
Isn't there?
I'm not saying.
I'm pretty sure the minimum's 3.
Is it?
It is.
I've never heard of that.
3.
Oh, do I have to bump that one up to a 3?
I'll put it this way. So, what stat is it in?
I am trying to figure out between dexterity
remember,
and wisdom.
If it's strength, if I hit you with a strength drain attack, you're a dead man. If it's constitution, if I hit you with a constitution drain attack, you're a dead man. It continues from there.
You know what? I think I know what I'll put it in.
And here comes level 1 strength.
No, actually, I've got a 16 in strength.
Oh, okay.
No. That one's going in intelligence.
Wait, did I just really see what I thought I saw? Wait. Oh my god, I love that!
You can't have a 1. A 1 is not a functioning character. Well,
Okay.
there's no stat you can put a 1 into and have maybe charisma, and then you're just like, everybody attacks you on sight or something. I don't know.
That extreme.
Well, any other
Even
stat,
nature hates you.
intelligence means that you wouldn't be able to function; you'd just be drooling. A 1 strength means you wouldn't be able to
Oh
lift
my
anything,
god.
walk. A 1 constitution, somebody breathes on you and you die.
This
It's,
this is the most amazing mob I've ever seen.
Well, I mean,
I feel like we're missing out on something here.
yeah, well, James, if
I'm going
if
through
having
Kobold Fight Club, and I have learned things that I did not know.
yeah, James, if that low of stats are really that terrible, I can go with the stat array I got. It's just really disappointing and boring. But it'd be
well, you have a 12, 9, 6, 9, 14, right?
10, 8, 9, 6, 9, 14.
I just realized I'm
better
a
than a
very.
All right, so I can still get that. All right, I'll go
That
with that.
14 isn't too bad. You could go
Yeah.
with the standard array.
I am a very tanky rogue.
I still need to figure out my classes though. I
Oh,
didn't
we're having
choose
those
that
moments.
Yeah, I have a constitution of 17.
yet. Ooh,
So you have a spellcaster with a dexterity of 18.
This is gonna end so badly. Oh, I'm having fun with this shit.
Actually, scratch that. I have a constitution of 13.
No. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, there it is. Oh my god. This is fantastic.
I
This
wish I
should
saw
not
it.
be as much fun as it is.
fuck it, let's just go barbarian.
Okay, we're totally gonna have to theater of the mind this, but
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, that's super cool.
This is the best website of all time. You don't understand. You don't understand.
No, I don't. I wish I did.
You're going to. Oh my god. This is so good.
Oh boy.
Alright, now I need to go and find the listing for rogues real quick.
Oh, you know what I need? I'm gonna need. Oh, what? That's unacceptable. Wait, what? Oh, okay, there they are. I thought I had lost all of my tokens, and then suddenly they're here.
Oh, that would have been.
I
unfortunate.
was frightened.
I mean, I'd say those are grounds to cry, just a little bit.
I was seriously upset. I was gonna be.
That's monk. Next is paladin and then rogue. No, then it's ranger, then rogue.
$14, 10, 9.
I'm also going to be doing a very terrible Russian accent while I'm doing this.
Oh god.
Wonderful.
Keep in mind you're gonna have to maintain that through what may be multiple sessions of stupid.
Ooh,
I'm fine with that.
that's good to
Okay.
hear.
My character is stupid to begin with. You'll hear about it soon enough. As soon as I'm done with this.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
Okay, so
Well, I press the increase stupid button repeatedly.
saving throws of dexterity, intelligence.
Oh, that would be mean. We're not doing that. I mean, I might do that,
Force
but we're not
skills.
doing that.
I need, because of the character that I'm playing, I need to get these 4.
What is this?
Deception, sleight of hand, history, and survival.
Ooh, that would be mean. We're not doing that.
So, should I not be able to lift things, or should I not be able to read?
What was the first option?
Not be able to lift things.
You're a rogue.
Yes.
Oh, well, it's important to be able to snatch something when you need it. Or
Yeah.
pull
It
yourself
is
up.
also
off
really
the-
important to be able to grab loot.
But it's
Yes.
also
Yeah.
incredibly important to be able to read.
It really isn't.
Like if someone hands you a banknote and says, "Here's that $10 I owe you," you don't know if that's a 1. You don't know if that's a 20.
Okay,
You're
But-
an idiot.
But
here's the question. So first of all, you as a rogue, you don't deal with anybody who gives you a banknote because it doesn't jingle.
yeah,
And number 2, if it jingles,
Yeah.
you know damn well if it's gold or not. You don't need to read to see
Yeah.
what color it is and to bite it.
One other thing, I'm taking the sailor background.
Because
Ooh.
reasons.
same
Ahoy,
rogue.
Captain.
So
You know
again,
what? That is happening.
it's either not able to read or not be able to lift things, and it's like
Well-
sailors need to be strong.
But I can actually lift stuff, so hey man, maybe we could do a buddy kind of thing. You tell me if that's a 4 or a 12, I'll tell you if that's, something you need help lifting.
Oh, this is the most amazing series of things.
One that is also important. Actually, I could just have a -1 in wisdom and still be fine. Except not. Okay, if I'm a smuggler, wisdom, intelligence, or strength, which one do I not need?
Which
So,
one you don't-
strength is loading the cargo in your ship. Intelligence is knowing you're going to be boarded, and wisdom is having a smuggler hole.
Yeah, so wisdom is the key point there. The key part in strength is that I'm a sailor. I'm fighting against the waves constantly.
What I'm hearing is intelligence
if-
is your dump stat.
Yeah, probably. So I can't read.
How low does your intelligence have to be to not be able to read?
You have to have a 8 in order to read.
You
Oh.
don't have an 8?
I have 7.
I have 6.
Wow. So neither of you can read. Wow, okay.
Yeah. All right.
That is going to make the idea I have really, really fun.
All right.
I-
That's good.
Um
I'll be sure to tell you guys all about it.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
thank you.
this is going to get interesting from like the word go. Just from what I have in my head right now.
And I'm
That's
not wise enough to know when people are, taking advantage of me. So sure.
That's the interesting thing. I can look at a map and figure out what places mean and where I am.
That's wisdom.
But yep, that's wisdom. But I have no idea what those places are and what time I'll get there.
What's Constitution?
You might know that, but you can't read that on a map or in
Well,
a
first off, I can't read. Second off, intelligence is based off of history and everything else. So yeah. Taking that out of history, what should my other one be? Stealth, of course. I'm a rogue.
How should a Japanese orc behave, though?
With
Really, really carefully.
Tempt me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a good person here. Don't ask me these questions.
Because, he's Asian, so he can be dumb, but again, he's orc.
Can I get that written down real quick? Kai, he's Asian, so it can't be done. 10/6/2017.
So I was not involved in this in any way, shape, and or
Kai.
form.
Kai.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not involved. Leave me alone.
One key thing, guys, be sure to reset the new cheats. they did something with Roll20 recently, so that now you don't type in racial stuff. It now has a hotbar that you can drag things into, which is good unless you're dealing with what is it? Unless you're dealing with homebrew and everything else, or UA stuff. Like, for example, Genasi. It's not in there.
I think I'm glad for that fact.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, but I'm just making the assumption that, hey, if this is something that makes Saf excited, I should probably be glad it doesn't exist.
I like.
Why
one of my
is
memorable
that
characters who's a
your
fighter
go-to?
Genasi, whose head was always constantly aflame, and my party would roast marshmallows over my head in the bar.
Yes. That's I played a fire Genasi once, and that was hilarious. Because sometimes I would end up accidentally catching the roof on fire. So I would constantly stand outside of buildings and just wait. They'd come downstairs and tell me everything, but they would do it really poorly because they don't know how to describe things very well. And it eventually ended up with me accidentally killing a main member, killing a main character that we were supposed to go and save, because I did not hear save his head. I heard behead.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's some changes to this UI, which I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of. Like features and traits, apparently you have to add stuff now. You can't just click and type like a simpleton. I'm not sure I like this.
But you can.
I can breathe air and water.
Air and what? Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pretend those lines right there are curved. In fact, look, this is how I'm gonna solve this problem.
I can't see a single thing you're doing, so it doesn't matter to me.
You should be able to. That's on the background.
I know it's in the background, but I'm not paying attention at all.
Look,
I see it. I see outline of a building, question mark.
This is how we're gonna solve this. So, this is a door. Okay, so now that we know that that's a door. As you can see, I absolutely had these, like, amazing drawing and architecture lessons when I was a kid.
Yeah, look at that. It's almost like you're pressing shift as you
It's almost as if I'm pressing shift. Yes, that's exactly true.
And I have to go out for 15 minutes. Start without me. No problem.
Right. Oh, that's going to be interesting. He really does not love you guys.
Nope.
No, he probably hates every single one of us because, we ignored him.
It is not our fault that he was on mute for an hour and didn't realize.
Yeah, I'm a little impressed by that, actually, because your name lights up when you're talking.
In the future, I'm going to make this in The Sims and just, like, import a picture. Look, if it works, okay?
Hey, I know this shape water cantrip, and I can learn things at 3rd level.
There, how exciting.
That's disturbing.
What?
Water is a finite thing, yet they have a spell to destroy it.
It's not finite. They also have a spell to create it.
Oh, yeah, but still, it's
so
disturbing.
It's not finite.
Balances out.
But if a wizard was hell-bent on destroying all water...
If by finite you mean infinite, then yes, you're exactly right. That is very true.
Man, this character, she is looking like a goddamn mess.
This is what you get when Nye is winging it.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying this is rough. This is a hell of an introduction back into the game.
You're the one who chose to do this shit. I mean,
I'm aware. Again, I don't regret it in the slightest. It's my fault for not, picking up practice games since I got back. I was like, no, I gotta get back in the groove with my crew, with my boys.
I still have no idea who anyone is.
I'm. What the fuck is my name? I'm the second option. No, I'm the first op.
Okay, look, the list is
fun.
probably in different orders, okay?
Okay, I fun. How about that?
Okay, there we go.
What will you do with a drunken sailor?
Shave his balls with the rusty razor?
So wait, who's Falco?
James.
James, I'm really impressed by the features and traits. Like,
Ooh.
it's formatted. There's coloration. How the hell did you do?
System.
That's the new system?
This is the new interface.
Ooh.
I compare. You can ping the stuff too. How do you color space? There's so much unneeded space that I'm using.
God damn, James, you got a lot of shit in there. Are you a warlock? Oh, okay.
Yes. I'm a half
Okay.
warlock.
Well, I was looking at that bottom trait, and I went, wait a second, that doesn't make sense.
Do you see the like? If you look at the pictures, like if you have the big squares for our names, that's Falco in my picture.
Oh, okay. Man, you got
give
that
me
real quick.
access so I can at least see what James's picture thing looks like, so I can.
It's
try
his
and
name at the
recreate it.
bottom.
Yeah, I know, but I can't see his sheet. I can only see the bio
I
thing.
don't know, James, you go with me letting him see your sheet?
Hold on, well, I gotta put the pictures.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't care. Sure, you look at my sheet. It's not a secret. I'm not evil. Like I haven't even put in the alignment yet, so who knows?
Maybe he is.
Other way, I need to be able to edit it
Oh.
in order to
No, I
see
can't
the
take
actual
this
parts that I
by
want to see, and that's all I want to do.
Okay.
All right.
Now, keep in mind, I can watch in real time as you edit shit, so I mean...
Yeah, I know. I just want to check out how it looks. That looks so much better.
Doesn't that look amazing?
It looks so much better than the shit I was doing. Go and check out mine.
I don't know, which one's yours?
looks so
oh,
bad.
right, yours is the Russian, that's right.
Yeah. I am Pastor Vodkar.
Vodka. I like that.
I mean,
That's good.
if you actually put the information in there, it'd look better.
Oh, I just unclicked. It's saved now. Check it out now.
I know, I'm looking at it right now.
It should. Is there nothing in there for you?
There's stuff there, I see it.
Oh.
I see the random bullshit that you have in there.
Yeah. That's parts of being a water genasi.
I really like the swim/call of the wave. It's
Well, yeah,
not
because I
two
was like-
skills, it's a single skill.
No, it's two
Actually,
skills.
there's like
It's
three
just-
skills in that one thing.
Yep. Well, here's the thing. I didn't know how much space I was using. I thought they would be that big the entire time, so I decided to start combining them so I could at least save some space.
But your swimming speed is 30 feet. I know the shape water cantrip at 3rd level, able to cast, create, or destroy water at 2nd level.
Yep. and
So
I forgot.
I just want to ask you about English. So
Hey,
does that
I
mean?
don't need to read it.
Does that
I
mean
don't need to.
I know the shape water cantrip now, or I know the shape water cantrip at 3rd level?
I know I know it now. It doesn't. It just says you know the shape water cantrip and the information.
Okay, so
That's all
then
it says.
at 3rd level you get create water, and at 2nd level you get destroy water.
No.
Okay,
I
we
can
need to talk
able
to you about
cast.
punctuation and
Here's
sentence
the thing.
creation.
Look at it. Look at it. Able to cast,
looking.
create, or destroy water at 2nd level.
So what happens at 3rd level? You
At my 3rd level, I'm able to cast or create or destroy water at a 2nd level. Or at
Okay,
a
there
second-
we go.
Yeah. I know exactly what it means. It's like writing notes.
I know, but I
all you
don't,
do
and
is-
I actually need to know this shit. It's actually important to the DM to know what the fuck you're able to do.
I also need to change that because I need to add the fact that it is, I think, done by. It's like once a day, I think. Day restored on long rest.
Apparently, James is a hand wizard.
I'm sorry, come again?
Those are prostitutes.
Especially after what Adric said. You guys haven't seen Merlin with Sam Neill.
No.
What is, do they have particularly this clip available anywhere? Nope, but for some reason, there's some weird shit that has shown up. Okay.
It is now 10:30 o'clock.
It is, that's true.
Well, it's like 1 for you guys, but
12:30 for me.
Yeah, I'm not. There's no like half time zones as far as I'm aware.
Technically there is in China.
That's
That's
terrifying.
How does that... I've got something to look up later.
Yeah, well, it's kind of interesting. So, China is strange in that the entirety of the place runs off of a singular time zone.
Huh.
Even though the country has enough space in it to cross over 5 different time zones, it all runs off the same.
Is this actually what? Okay.
Intimidation.
So load up and show me where the
Perception.
video
Shut
is. I
up,
want to show you guys a
Clocky, and load up.
specific clip.
Proficiencies in...
Oh.
Oh, it's the same stuff as Bard.
Oh, you sound disappointed by that.
No, I'm not disappointed. I'm actually not even surprised.
Where is the specific thing I'm looking for? Is it that? Is this it? No. Yes. Maybe.
I can't tell you these things.
I'm trying to scan through a 4-hour-long movie at YouTube looking for a very specific scene.
No, I've done that. You're almost wasting your time if you want to do...
Well, I know this movie well enough. I'm just trying to, like... I'm taking glances at freaking keyframes, trying to see if it's the right one or not. Oh, wait, I almost found it. Where was it? I saw it. I saw it. It was there. Yes, found it.
Nice. I actually got impressed.
I did not hear what you just said correctly.
So...
Nice. I'm actually kind of impressed.
Yeah, I heard you say, nice, I got a breast.
Nice, I got a breast.
That's all I heard.
Okay, try watching that. And that scene is exactly what came to mind when James linked that. At least well, yeah.
That's a very, very long video.
It is. Well, it was actually a mini-series.
That's a series of small videos to make one large video.
Mm-hmm. And what's really cool is it is the story of, specifically, Merlin.
Huh.
Not like King Arthur's in it, but it is Merlin's story.
It's Merlin's story.
And
Doesn't he get sucked up by a tree or something?
Nope. Not in this one, at least.
Oh.
What's also kind of neat is it's got Sam Neill, so, you know, the guy from Jurassic Park, and Martin
That's
Short.
pretty neat. Oh.
And a bunch of other random people that you might recognize. Or not.
I think I'm going to need a few minutes. Firefox isn't... We're not really on speaking terms right now.
Fair enough. While we're basically doing this, I still want to confirm. I know, Adric, you're in on the stars not numbers things, or at least you're somewhat in. I just need to get you the PDF for the full thing. Plus, there's a couple of other things that I have for it. I just need to talk to Pixel to get them.
Give me that supplemental reading, bro. I'm down.
Yep. Nye, I know you're on the fence.
Yeah, I gotta read to see if... Number one, read to see if it's something I'm interested in, but also, depends on what time it is. I can't say as
Well,
I
once
used to be
again,
able to.
The time would just be based on what you guys would be able to do.
Gotcha.
As long as it's on a Monday.
Yep. It just has to be on a Monday.
I kind of feel bad. This guy uploaded this 4-hour and 20-minute long video, and only 2 people have looked at it, and one of them's me.
Technically 3.
Yeah, 3 now,
also
because now you guys have looked.
Yeah.
Well, it's more than 3, but you get the idea.
Wait. Nope.
Those are
Okay.
proficiencies.
It let me check off one of my skills I'm proficient in. Are we? Hey, Pooch.
Yep, she's been in my lap the entire time, and she is not satisfied.
Why would you ever take a short sword when you can have a rapier? Because it's light.
Roleplay purpose. It's light. Probably a couple reasons.
I mean, look, if you're trying to roleplay when I'm winging it,
Yeah, exactly. It's all in your style.
I'm gonna go dual wielding rogue action, so I want to get double short sword.
I want dual whips.
I want to do double rapier. Come on.
I can't
I
have
think
2
there's a problem
rapiers.
with you can't do a rapier in your offhand.
Oh,
it's
that's a
not
shame.
light weapon.
I would have to have I either be like really strong or have one of those feats.
Why don't you do the standard swashbuckler thing and rapier in one hand, dagger in the other?
You would have to let me take a dagger in my as part of my equipment, as opposed to a short sword. Or equipment.
Wait, you're allowed to have a short sword. You're not allowed to have a dagger.
Nope. I don't get a. I don't. Oh no, excuse me. Leather armor, 2 daggers, and thieves' tools. So yes, I could. I'm just not paying attention at all. So yeah. So rapier, short sword, 2 daggers, bingo.
God, you're gonna be the unstealthiest rogue of all time.
Oh, to be fair, I'm not exactly being stealthy. I'm being misleading. The best way to be stealthy is to not be stealthy at all.
Strike.
In one of my favorite books, there's actually a guy who like carries a longsword in a place that like no one does that because they consider the weapons to be terrible. And one guy's watching him, and he actually sits down in like a smooth practice motion. The sword doesn't get in the way, and he's like kind of staring at him. And the wielder looks at him and goes, "Yeah, I have to practice that motion about 3 hours a day." Just because those weapons are so damn unwieldy to do shit like that in. Dog. Rose. You're being a
Yo, what up, dog?
Yo, dog, I heard you like dogs, so I got to put a dog in your dog.
Don't do that, she's fixed.
That was a good response. That was a very good response.
Quite
I
snappy,
just
too.
typed up the word shorty sword. That is the name of my sword.
Okay, hey Nye.
Yes.
Did you make my guy not longer public?
Oh, let me fix that. Hold on. Well, I didn't make it public. I just made it so Saf could look.
Shorty
Hey,
sword.
welcome back.
I put it in my background now, and
Again, I was back for like 5 minutes.
God,
already.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it's no longer public.
okay, so you should-
It's Discord fucking with me.
I'm
alright.
looking.
the front where it says background.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Are short swords slashing or piercing?
Slashing.
Thank you.
James, I can barely hear you, but also I see
Look under core.
core.
Where it says
Okay.
secret. At the top where it says Warlock level 1 and to the right of
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Okay, then if you look under tool proficiencies and custom skills, that's where that stuff is.
Oh, okay. God,
The
this is
range
gonna
for
be
a
just
dagger
interesting. I'm kind of you have okay.
I'm a runaway, by the way. I'm a child.
I could see that by your alignment. I got that idea.
All right.
Well, this is going to be entertaining because of the shit. So I've got to hold on. I've got to ask you, James, how much does Falco weigh?
Wait, let me see. I might have that on that.
I have an important reason to ask this question.
Oh, I don't have it here, but it's in You know, it's in another game. It's on the. I'll have to switch the Roll20s.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I ask is he's a halfling, right?
Yes.
So like 4 feet tall.
If I remember correctly, I am these because we rolled these characters in front of everybody, and I rolled for my height and weight, and I got minimum for my character.
Okay, hold on, wait.
And the
Race,
minimum
halfling. Okay, hold on, I'm looking.
Lightfoot halfling, if that matters.
I'm looking. Hold on. Where is okay? Okay,
But
size. So 3 feet
3'3".
tall and 40 pounds. Are you?
God.
Well, plus
40
plus
pounds.
I could carry you
Plus-
on my back.
3 pounds. I think it's 3'3" and 42 pounds.
Okay, so the reason why I ask
40's
is
very
that
low, bro.
a pair. So I mean, I'm not going to enforce this, but I do just want to bring this up.
Mhm.
Your strength's 9. You're 3'3". You weigh 40 pounds. You're carrying 99 pounds of gear.
Yeah, no,
Whoa.
You are a strong little bastard.
Good
But
lord.
he is
man.
not.
I imported it in correctly.
Yeah, no, it's because you put the Dungeoneer's pack is 61 pounds.
But that's how much
Oh.
stuff in the Dungeoneer's pack weighs.
Oh, okay.
So that's because I dragged it over from the compendium and dragged it.
Yeah, there's a smaller version for halflings, I'm sure.
exactly. So
I just looked at that and I went, wait a second.
That doesn't look
This
quite right.
doesn't look right.
right, and so the weight of 10 would be for medium-sized leather armor. My leather armor is much smaller and would weigh,
Yeah,
relatively light.
I forget what's the rule for this? Like half or something?
I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it unless you want to.
No, I'm curious now. Like I'm actually curious how that rule works. Let's see, where is this? It's equipment pack.
How do I drag the compendium
Dungeoneer's pack. Okay.
for expertise? Or can I not do that?
Dungeoneer's pack. Oh, I thought it actually had like a thing that told you how much it weighed.
Yeah, I can't do that. I just have to copy and paste.
It's the rope that's weighing you down.
Yeah, it's my hemp rope.
It's your 50
Thousand.
feet of hemp rope. And the crowbar and the hammer, let's be fair.
Oh, I think there's pitons in there too, right? For
Well, yeah, pythons, but pythons are like, they weigh nothing. Like, those things are tiny.
all the rations.
Yeah, and the 10 days of rations. I'm trying to figure out the rule on that, and I can't figure out where it is. Language proficiency!
So, this is going to be ridiculous. Let me see right now.
Index.
You guys want to hear the bullshit that I'm about to spew from my mouth for your ears?
Yes,
Probably not, but that's because I value my hearing.
Yep. It's a very good thing.
Wait. Nope, nothing on weight. There's literally nothing on weight in the player's handbook. Like, I'm looking at the index. Weight is not a word in there.
Do you mean encumbrance?
Is that what it's under?
Yes,
Maybe
try
check the
that.
word encumbrance.
Why is that thesaurus humping word? Nope, it's under it's under lift. No, see, encumbrance says see under lifting and carrying. So the word that I would not think of in the first place is sending me elsewhere. Lifting and carrying.
Oh, yeah,
Carrying capacity. Encumbrance. Size and carry capacity. 176.
So-
okay.
Question.
Okay.
I can't read,
Right.
but do I understand thieves can't symbols?
Good question. I guess the question is, was the definition of read here? Is read the ability to specifically read the language you speak or a language, or is read cannot recognize written language?
What's his intelligence again?
7.
7.
I think what you want to know about reading thieves can't or something.
Yeah, he's looking for
Yeah.
Thieves Guild symbols.
Like
You don't recognize-
if I can understand,
like the guy who going down the highway recognizes McDonald's when he sees it, even if he can't read.
Right, yeah.
fair enough. Yeah.
I think
would
if
say
your
that-
wisdom's high enough, I think you can get away with it.
Oh yeah, my wisdom is way fucking high. I just can't read.
Okay. Size. Okay.
In fact, you can
Nope, that's not.
you can speak. Thieves can. Can you?
Yeah,
It's
well,
a
here's the
symbol
thing.
thing.
Speaking and
Speaking
reading
and reading are
thing.
two different things. Yeah.
You learn to speak from a very young age, but reading takes time. You go to school for that. Speaking, you just learn it from your parents. You copy them. You can't copy a person's ability to read. You gotta learn it yourself.
It's not lifting and carrying, actually. That's a completely different set of rules.
Oh, and also, I love to sing shanties.
Of course you do. You're playing a C character. Of course you love singing shanties.
Russian sea shanties.
Russian shanties.
Naturally.
So everything's about bears that are wet and vodka is watered down.
Yeah, Tuvistrovsky, that's not Russian. Unless you want it to be. Unless you want it to be Russian.
I'm going to enjoy like the first 5 minutes of this.
And then you're going to hate it.
No, actually. I know exactly how the first 5 minutes is going from my end, so I'm looking forwards to seeing exactly how silly this gets.
Okay, I think that's everything. No, I don't need to cover the rest of my equipment.
Like in height, how small can an orc be?
You'd have to... An orc or a half-orc?
It's a half-orc, yes.
Half-orc minimums...
6 feet, I believe.
Range from 5 to 6, here it says.
Range from 5 to 6. 5 to well over 6.
Okay.
What is the full weight of an explorer's pack?
Heavy.
I'm going average, 5'4".
The only way I would know the weight of that is I would drag it into the equipment list.
Oh, okay. Well, I also need to get the...
I mean, let's just remember that a burglar's pack carries 1,000 ball bearings for some damn reason.
Well, they're very small ball bearings.
It doesn't say that anywhere. Actually, I'm looking at it. It specifically does. It just says tiny, but there is tiny to a giant and tiny to a halfling.
I think when they say tiny, they mean in relation to reading the rules. So in between the height of 4'5" and 6'7" for your average heights.
So tiny is about the size of a fairy.
Well, so the thing is, tiny. If you, like, some people can inscribe things on rice, not tiny to them. Some people,
that's minuscule.
like me...
no. Just because you can, they still appreciate how small that is. That's tiny to them.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not so sure about that.
Well, I don't want to take a burglar's pack.
Also, 10 feet of
still
string,
use microscope.
a bell...
Ring-a-ding.
I mean, we understand a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pythons, got it, hood, lantern, 5 inspiration, 50 feet of hempen rope. Why did none of them contain 10-foot poles? I'm really upset about that, actually.
Well, the 10-foot poles are really, really old. Like, that's way, way back.
Yes, but I've actually used one for good effect. It holds a special place in my heart. A friend of mine was trying to kill... I believe I told this story. A friend of mine was trying to kill me with a special trap, and that involved me taking a jeweled dagger off a plinth, and kind of knowing what was coming, I pulled out the 10-foot pole he forgot I had and pushed the dagger off. Right. Exactly. And you know why I took the 10-foot pole?
Why?
Because as a young kid, I remember hearing everybody complain about how the 10-foot pole was so useless.
I'm
gonna do something.
I would not only take one 10-foot pole, I would 10-foot poles. And my DM would be like, what are you fucking talking about? The 10-foot poles that we dragged, this is under edition 2.
No. You don't take 10-foot poles, you take 2 ladders and cut them in half.
No, because I would go in there and I would build scaffolding to get over.
No. You take. I'm looking. There's no ladder in this. You take 2 ladders because each ladder is 10 feet tall. So you cut them in half and you have 2 10-foot poles. Well, 4 if you cut both in half. And then you have all the the middle of the lattice for all the rungs.
Right. Well, we didn't think of that. I just bundled up 10 and I said, I'm keeping 10 10-foot poles on my shoulder. Let's go.
Come on,
it's gonna be the Three Stooges all day long. But hey, you know,
Like, why would I have 10 feet of string and ball bearings? What the? I would have no use for that.
No, for setting traps.
Oh, you're not being creative enough.
Traps.
No. Based on a smuggler idea, why would I be carrying that?
You're waiting for a contact around the corner, so you put string on the wall with a bell, and you know when someone's coming.
That too.
I don't know.
Also, the 1,000 ball bearings. You remember how Dratan hits people with a sack of jerky?
Yeah.
Those are 1,000 ball. But yes, you did. Those are 1,000 ball bearings.
I never did
You
that.
absolutely did.
No, I didn't.
1,000 ball bearings can be deployed like a grease spell too.
That too. But no, you absolutely attack someone with your bag.
I never use it as a weapon ever.
I'm not going. I am not going through 40 videos to find the one instance. But yes, you did. You absolutely did.
No, here's the thing. So I ate a lot of it, and we used it to try and convince a giant not to kill us. But that was it.
I think you hit someone before the giant.
I never hit anybody with the bag.
Also, the string is if you happen to get stuck in a very tiny labyrinth.
10 feet of string. All right.
Very tiny labyrinth. I didn't say a large labyrinth. This is the labyrinth which happens to be on the back of your Saturday morning Wheaties.
Yeah, there you go.
We're sitting around the fucking campfire. I take out the string. I can't figure this out. I'm fucking dumb. I'm just throwing it through.
Well, remember, you know what your burglar's pack does not have? Pencil, charcoal, or any other way to complete the labyrinth. So what else are you gonna do?
I got prestidigitation. I'll mark up his box for him wherever he wants me.
You get to cast that once and draw one line. Oh wait, actually, is that a cantrip? That's a cantrip.
So
okay.
I can cast up to 3 different separate lines to be on the box.
Right.
Like, based on everything that's going on here, I'd just take the dungeoneering pack.
I mean, let's be fair. What you really need to have is the priest's pack. Hear me out. You know why you take the priest's pack?
So you can be useless.
No, it's very simple. Number 1. Actually, there's 2 reasons. 2 very specific reasons. Number 1, the vestments. Actually, 3 reasons. I'm sorry, 3 reasons. Number 1, the vestments. So you can make your getaway. You steal your shit, you go around the corner, put the vestments on, now you're a priest. Who the fuck bothers a priest? Number 2, an alms box. While you're dressed as a priest, you might as well shake some people down for money. Because what kind of asshole wouldn't donate to a priest being chased by fucking the police? Number 3, and possibly most interesting, because we were talking about how the fact you totally hit someone with a bag of leather jerky, the censer. You could use it as a flail and hit people with it.
I never hit... Okay, bear in mind that censer would still count as like a 1d4 club.
It would, but you would still have it.
Improvise
I never hit a single person with that bag. I would never do that to my jerky.
I'm absolutely sure you should. And look, the scholar's pack, a small bag of sand, bullshit, that's a blackjack. Every single one of these includes a weapon of some sort.
Oh yeah, crowbar, hammer, fucking take that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So yeah.
you say anything that's tougher than any bits or bobs you've got on your person, that's a weapon right there.
A book of lore? You tell me you can't bitch slap someone with a book of lore? I think you can. I think it has to be
absolutely can.
Beat the shit out of
You
someone.
you ever have like a textbook thrown at you?
Yeah, exactly.
It's very not great.
Also, you can make a bitchin' distraction by just dropping it on the ground.
Yeah, just give it a chunk and it hits anything, harder than a sponge, and it's gonna make a loud.
No, you know how back at school, everybody all at once would just drop their books and make that gigantic whoop sound.
No, because we weren't dicks to our teachers.
Look, there was occasion where I had really shitty teachers.
I'm sorry you were, I'm sorry you were more fun than I was.
No, I just had some really shitty teachers. There's one in particular I can think of.
How did I do this? God.
Did you accidentally delete everything?
No, I somehow broke Roll20 and was trying to drag something onto my sheet, and it just broke.
Also, the Scholars Pack outright gives you a knife. It does!
It does!
Like, it just outright says, fuck it, you're gonna be a battle scholar.
You're gonna stab stuff, alright? Let's go.
That knife is
It's to cut the envelopes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I want to remind you, not only would that small knife not be allowed past TSA, have you seen what Riddick does with a teacup? That is a weapon.
Yeah, well, John Wick uses a pencil.
Right.
Fucking pencil.
Now, I remember seeing Jason
The guy
Bourne
from
use a pen.
Ratatouille
So
murdered a man with a thumb, alright?
Okay, look, I've seen Dilbert. Well, I didn't see Dilbert do it, but Dilbert watched a guy murder a guy with a thumb. It happened to be himself, but let's kind of forget that.
Javelin, there you are.
Rose, stop biting my fingers. Stop it.
But that's so tasty.
I'm trying to get knots out of her fur, and she's upset at me.
He's like, hey, that hurts.
I'm sure it does.
He's like, let me chew on them so they get more knotted up and wet. Because, you know, nothing tightens up and not, like, wet.
Oh, no, this little dog is going to get shaved soon. Like...
Oh, that's always fun. Huh.
Like, I try so hard to keep her brushed.
So
But her...
Is the Explorer's Pack really 59 pounds?
Probably.
Jeez.
A bedroll, a mess kit, 10 torchins. I know that the rations alone are 10 pounds.
Rations are like two encumbrance per, so.
Yeah. And then I forget, the rope is heavy as fuck.
A backpack, bedroll, mess kit. Yeah, there's 10 torches, 10 days of rest. Yeah.
I know the rope is super heavy. It's I forget where the list is. It says how heavy rope is. Rope is gigantically heavy. Yeah, hempen rope is 10 pounds by itself. So between that and your rations, that's 30 pounds.
Yeah. So is the game gonna be a sweetheart and give me a dragon drop for the dragon breath, or am I gonna have to put this in by hand?
That sledgehammer better be classified as a weapon. Same with that chain. Same with that grappling hook. 'Cause let's be fair, put grappling hook on a rope, and you just have you have a Jackie Chan movie.
Rope on a bear trap.
That too.
You know, it's funny you said that because I chose Outlander and I do have a hunting trap on my person. Huh.
I remember one time where I attached a bear trap to my shield, and I would constantly shield bash people and close the teeth on them.
I want to verify. You would shield bash people, close the teeth on them, and then when you need to use it again, you'd sit there for 3 minutes doing strength checks to try to get it open again?
No. It would only happen. It would only happen one time during combat.
Right, but you would
only use
prior to combat, you'd spend 3 minutes doing strength checks, trying to open it again?
Yeah.
But...
Well, in the cleanup after combat, he would reset his shield, sort of.
Okay, I would absolutely not have an opened bear trap on a shield on my back and or arm if I'm not in combat.
Well, I think you're not nearly as reckless as his character.
Yeah, to be fair, my character was also a fucking Obito.
There are words coming out of your mouth that I didn't understand.
It was during a Pathfinder session. Probably Obito are basically like parasites that live inside skeletons that...
Oh, brain slugs.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun because they're depressed as fuck.
If I was a parasite living inside of a skeleton, I would probably also be depressed.
Yeah.
There's
They're
nothing good to chew on.
So basically, the first part is of their lore is that they were created. They're attempted to be created as a creature based on the idea of being a undead created by positive energy. as opposed to B, negative energy, which was very common. But the issue with doing this is that the B2 would then not